Here are the first official photos of the royal wedding. Alexei Lubomyrs took the photos on Saturday afternoon, shortly after the couple returned from their 2-mile carriage procession around Windsor.
How beautiful. Aww. We are all smitten here in the studio, I think, for the Duke
and
Duchess of Sussex. So beautiful, and we're excited to be joined by custom wedding gown designer Olivia Humphreys from Nova McLaren. You were here on the show last week to give us your preview and your thoughts on the dress.
She was pretty accurate. Yeah. Let's give her credit where credit is due. But you mentioned long sleeves, and she did come out in long sleeves, very elegant. Yep. What was your thought?
I mean, she's such a beautiful woman and such an inspiration. I just think her and Harry and the future of the monarchy is in good hands now.
And what does it mean to you? Because I know that you're living here in the U.S. now. What does it mean to you having an American marry into the royal family? I know your parents were happy about it for your sake.
I think it's great. I think it ties the two countries together even more, and I think it'll just benefit everybody.
Olivia, let's go back to the dress. There was some symbolism in the veil, as you predicted.
Yes, I just love that she did that. So she represented all 53 of the Commonwealth countries in the veil. So the designer, Claire Waite-Keller, she researched these flowers that represent all the countries and embroidered them with silk threads onto the silk tulle veil. And I would love to see a close-up picture of that. I love embroidery.
And how ornate is this kind of design? How long would it take the average designer to do something like this? Because I know you spend many hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that they wash their hands every 30 minutes to keep their hands clean, and probably a flower might take a few hours, I'd say. We've got 53 of those.
My goodness. Incredible. She had the spectacular tiara.
Yeah.
I mean, dripping in diamonds. Maybe that's why the dress was so low-key, would you say?
Yeah, and as well, Meghan is such a star in her own right, in every way, and she doesn't need anything, too much.
No, she didn't even have that much makeup on, I was seeing.
She's so natural.
Well, she's a natural beauty.
She is.
And how about the carriage? I know that there's a lot of history behind this. Let's take a look at the carriage here and kind of walk us through what is going on here in terms of the tradition. So
you have the famous Windsor Grey horses leading the procession, and I think it's the Lansdowne carriage. It's been in the royal family for a number of years, and the route they're taking, I think it was 2 miles.
Yeah, just over 2 miles.
Yeah. And the great walk that they're ending their procession on now, I mean, it was lined, that walk was lined with thousands of people.
Millions, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the second dress? It was a little bit more slinky, would you say?
A little more slinky, definitely.
Slinky?
Yeah.
Slinky.
Slinky, is that the word of the day? Slinky.
Slinky,
okay, all right.
Well, she can carry it off. She's definitely got the figure for it, and I know that Stella McCartney was overjoyed to have this input with the royal family. I
thought this was such a cool shot when they came out. It looks like they're in a James Bond movie or something, driving away. I believe that was a Jaguar right there.
It was, yeah.
Hopped right in. How do you say it?
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Right. I mean, this was a $40+ million event, and did you hear that Elton John performed? I know Harry said, "Does anyone know how to play the piano?" He got up and just did a
Everyone
melody.
was crying, apparently.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Well, what's next for them? Because I know that you're a big fan of both of them, and like you said, I mean, this kind of adds a whole nother layer to the royal family. It's like more people are interested.
Well, they've got their first public outing as a married couple tomorrow at Prince Charles's birthday party. So I'm going to be all eyes watching out for what she's going to wear, because she may choose a designer that she wants to move forward with and carry on making statements with. And then I don't think they've released where they're going to go on their honeymoon yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be one of the Commonwealth countries. Maybe Africa. They had a very romantic time in Africa, and I know one of her engagement diamonds is from Botswana.
It's from there.
So I'm sure they will want to revisit there.
Absolutely. And real quick before we let you go, what's your website? Because you have some beautiful dress designs here in Connecticut. So if there are any brides-to-be or family members that want to check it out, there it is, novamclaren.com. So we want to thank you so much.
Thank you for being our royal correspondent here, Olivia.
We love it. A new title. There it is. There it is.
All right.